wanted to ask your opinion on like I haven't watched your shit lately, but the Cohen shit, and basically it's in court now that like he was
That
directed
Donald
to
Trump
commit
is
a
a
felony.
felon. Yeah, I don't know, dude. And the fact that this is like my gut feeling. My gut feeling at this point is that we're going all the way on that collusion shit. That's gonna go all the way. All the way up to Trump, like directing or being directly involved with, either directing other people too, or being directly involved with himself, like collusion. That's where
It's
we're
a
headed.
reasonable request.
Yeah, I feel. See, the thing is, I almost wonder. This is gonna sound weird. I wonder if there actually wasn't any like Russian collusion, but he's just so fucking stupid and paranoid that he like.
No, I think it's
you
starting to
think
look
there
at this
actually was?
point that yeah, there was. I think so. Like, because he's directing like Cohen to do like pretty obviously illegal shit and whatnot. And yeah, I think that he probably just wanted to win the election. It's possible maybe he didn't know it was illegal, and he was just kind of thinking like, yeah, this is a good opportunity. Like, I'll jump on this or whatever. But
Well,
yeah.
the stuff I'm talking about is more like working in concert with the AMI and shit like that, which is illegal. You know what I mean? Like basically directing someone to do a thing. But is there something that you've heard on the Russian side?
Well, so like him directing those people to meet with and procure emails from Hillary Clinton in that Russian tower meeting or whatever, like finding out that they had dirt on Hillary, and then him working with indirectly or directly with Russian people or agents to kind of get that information. That's like a big no-no. I feel pretty big that shit is going to come out like against him, that he fucked himself there.
What is exactly the law when you're running? So let me put it this way. Let's say you're running for president and someone comes up to you and says, hey, I have dirt on your candidate. Are you literally be like, sorry, I don't want that. I don't care for that?
I think that's okay. It's when you're conspiring with a foreign government, I think, is the thing that makes it really bad.
So you can get dirt on your opponent, but if they're like, I'm from
like
the
a
Russian
foreign
embassy,
agent, an unregistered foreign agent.
But is that an actual law that you can't like talk to if you're becoming a president?
Yeah, isn't it like conspiracy to defraud the United States or something? It's somebody can find it in the chat, but yeah, it's not like a meme thing where this is really bad and we're gonna find a way to try. I'm pretty sure it's like actually like against the law. It's just not.
So there's an actual law that like when you're running for president, you're not supposed to
conspire with foreign agents that are unregistered at the State Department to get dirt on your political opponents and shit.
Interesting.
Is it sedition? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
He might actually be unironically fucked. Like for the longest time, I was like, yeah, there's some shit's gonna come out, and his user base isn't gonna give a fuck. His core base won't care.
Yeah, I thought that the only thing that was going to happen was the big thing with Flynn. I thought he was the guy because he fell kind of early, and it's like, man, that guy's going to fall, and it's whatever. But they got so much on. Cohen was the one that really surprised me. I figured if the tendrils sprawled enough, anybody that paid attention to anything knew Manafort was going to get fucked. That was a guarantee. That dude's been dirty for so fucking long. But then to see that Cohen guy get like fucked pretty hard. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. That's a guy that's really intimately close to Trump that I don't think anybody would have guessed. And people like Sean Hannity too. I don't think anybody would have guessed that guy was going down.
I read an article, I think it was yesterday, the day before. I wish I could find this, but it said that the new acting AG, or the interim one, basically can't do fuck all, and the reason behind that is pressure from the New York State AG, and the reason behind that is that they have apparently like this locked up case, and if you try to stop that here, it's like because I guess like Nixon's attorneys went to jail as well, right? So there's a lot of pressure on that not to fuck up. I don't know if you can actually hire someone to not want to go to jail with that shit at this point. Like he might just be legitimately fucked.
Yeah.
Like who did he replace as his counsel when Don McGrath left?
I don't even know. Dude, he's ran through so many fucking people. Holy shit.
Does he have any original staff left?
I'm not sure. So much of his cabinet is fucking rotated out. And then replacements rotated out. Like, it's pretty...
Call. Supply drop incoming.
He's literally run it like The Apprentice. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess I don't know what I expected. Like, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious what Flynn turned over for them to recommend no jail time for him for perjury to the FBI. Like,
dude, Flynn's kid. It's Flynn's kid, right? Or is it the other one's kid? The Flynn Jr. or whatever goes fucking hard on Twitter. And it's like his dad is like just admitted to this shit. I think it's Mike Flynn Jr. I don't know if you ever seen that dude's Twitter account, but it's like, dude, fucking chill, dude. It's saying that
Yeah, I don't know. This shit is crazy. Fuck. I really just wish I could fast forward to the end. I really want to see how everything turns out.
Now, the real question is, what do you think the movie to this shit is going to be called? It's going to be called Individual 1? Has to be, right?
Individual 1? Maybe.
How long did it take for the first Nixon movie to come out after he was all said and done for? Does anyone know?
I don't know, but man, the Nixon shit is so boring compared to this. Watergate is so boring compared to all of this shit. This is so much more interesting. Even if the investigation ends right now, this is so much more juicy than anything that Watergate ever had.
I think it's juicy just because Trump is like so like rambunctious with this shit. But like Watergate was serious fucking shit. Like he directed people to break into a fucking like that's a little bit next level versus shit we've seen now. No.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Like breaking into the Democratic headquarters to try and get shit. That was like some real fucking memes.
Yes, time to get at it.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I guess if nothing comes out of the collusion stuff, then that would be yeah.
You know the thing that sucks. You know he's probably not going to jail, right?
Trump?
He's probably, yeah.
Oh no, it totally depends. If he goes up full on for the collusion shit,
there's no way.
I wonder if he would get executed for it. Like oh no, I don't know. That's some serious shit. We're in like unprecedented levels of serious shit. I'm not sure.
No, they're gonna fuck it up and be like, in the interest of our country moving on, us the Democrats want to put this all behind us and fuck things up once again. 100%. That's what Democrats.
But it's not
do.
I don't know. I don't know.
All they're thinking about is trying to like, dude.
Colluding with a foreign leader that already is on bad terms with the U.S. that is, by the way, currently still invading fucking countries and shit around the world, like the Ukraine situation and everything. Like, to have a leader like this conspire with our current president to undermine our system, you can't let that shit slide. Like, there's no fucking way, dude. This is like one of the biggest attacks, like, on our democracy, like, in recorded history.
You know what is interesting is that there's a lot of examples of Trump going against all parties with Russia. Like Republicans say Russia is bad, don't do anything.
Yep.
Democrats would say, and he would still be like, no, I trust him, or this. Like I got that he was very against the idea of anyone saying he didn't win the election all by himself.
Yeah,
so of course he would be
thing.
very. Yeah, that's fine. I can understand why he
but
would
like
do
Trump
that. But
standing next to
Russian
Putin,
shit.
Trump standing right next to Putin on the world stage, saying shit about how he doesn't. Fucking cuck. Talking shit about how like he trusts Putin over like our own intelligence agencies and shit. That's pretty fucked up.
But there was actual things he's done, like actual moves that don't make any sense when it comes to Russia. So let me put it this way: what do you think the odds are that Russia has real dirt on Trump, and Trump knows that they have it? What's your gut tell you on that one?
I mean, if they have dirt, Trump knows it, probably, because he's being blackmailed with it. But I mean, what are the chances that they do? I don't know, man. That's a hard one to.
What happened? Isn't it a crime to fucking lie like as much as Trump had, like saying like we don't have anything in Russia? Like, how do you explain that shit?
Isn't it a crime to what?
Like just lie as a, I don't want to say as a political, like when you're campaigning. Like he said verbatim many times, I don't have any business in Moscow and I have no interest in it in the future.
Oh, no, I don't think just lying is
does.
a crime. I don't, but yeah, it seems kind of weird that he kind of gets away with all that shit.
Oh, only if you're not under oath. I mean, I didn't know when you're campaigning if you had to be
Truthful?
Well, yeah.
Are you fucking serious? What a fucking loser, dude. Oh, fucking kill me. Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't think you can lie about whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter.
There's an article that says that fucking Trump went to the negotiations with the National Choir about these deals. That can't be true, right? He can't be that stupid.
About what deals?
About the quashing the story.
What story?
The fucking Stormy Daniels shit.
Oh, no.
Or the other chick, whatever her name is.
Those are FEC violations, but I'm not sure if those are felonies or not. Directing someone else to commit a felony, is that a felony? I don't know.
I thought it
I
carried
think it
the
is,
same
right? Yeah.
crime.
Damn, that's so crazy. Republicans still think it's all fake. Did you listen to me talk to my mom? She's talking about how everything is fake and it's all fake.
You know, so this is a fun exercise. Obviously, this isn't the case, okay? But imagine that it all truly is a conspiracy and fake news, and Trump really is the God Emperor that we're supposed to have, and the system's trying to keep him down.
I'd be pretty shaken.
Could it actually?
If that was true, though, I would go back and question so many things. I would wonder about 9/11, shit like that, you know?
Yeah, it's just fucking. But like, people actually believe that, right? So like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
there are people that do. Yeah, that's insane to me that people actually unironically believe that every single thing is fake. It's crazy. It's so scary.
Now, here's the real question. How can the Democrats fuck up the election? I was thinking about this earlier.
Big terrorist attack or immigration related thing would be
No, I'm saying with a candidate. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Trump is so unpopular right now. It'd be really hard to fuck that up. Yeah, running Hillary Clinton again.
No, like Hillary or like some total diversity hire candidate, I think could possibly do it.
I mean, I think even a diversity hire candidate could get through. One thing that people don't consider is that people always act like Trump like crushed it in the election because he came blah 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 from so far behind. Trump barely won the election against the worst Democrat candidate. Like, Hillary Clinton is not a good Democratic candidate. She had a lot of skeletons in her closet, and that Benghazi and email shit hurt her a fuck ton. Yeah.
Do you think Bernie would have won?
Oh yeah, I think so, easily. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, I think so. Well, maybe it would have come down to like black people getting out and voting for him, but I think he would have, right? Because Hillary was like killing it in the South with minorities. Well, no, because those were all states that didn't really go for Democrats anyways, right? Like in the South, so maybe that wouldn't have mattered. No, yeah, I think Bernie would have. I think Bernie would have had it pretty easily too. I think Bernie would have had it. The thing is that Bernie and Trump are both populists to some extent.
Bernie had some pretty extreme tax stuff though coming, right?
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, for sure.
So you could basically not, if you're voting with your pocket, you essentially can't, or with your wallet, you can't really vote for Bernie at that.
Maybe not. Yeah, but I mean, those types of people are voting Republican anyway.
I mean, I didn't vote Republican, but it's just a factor. I'm saying some people obviously value that more than anything else. But yeah.
Trump is incredibly popular in the Republican Party despite all the bullshit. Aren't his approval ratings at all-time lows? Approval ratings, RCP, Trump. President job approval. Oh no, they're not at all-time low. That's not true at all. I'm sorry, that's not true. He's at 43.2 approval.
But he's the lowest approval president we've ever had consistently, right?
I'm not sure if that's true or not. I don't know.
Who's been lower, chat, than Trump consistently? Like, I think Bush may have dropped there temporarily, and then Gerald Ford, I want to say.
Yeah, that's true too. That's with like a booming economy and shit. And now that we're starting to see the markets lag, I'm sure that other indicators are going to start lagging behind it, right? Like jobs and everything, jobs reports and shits are probably going to start to slow down as well. Damn, dude, we were slumping hard. Did we slid a couple points like a few days ago. Fuck, and another half point today? God damn it. No, it's alright. It's a buyer's market for stocks, boys.
Yep.
I got a lot of cash in my bank account right now. I'm about to. Oh yeah, I could buy so much Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin to USD. It wasn't down to like 2.5k. All right, 3.3k.
Oh, let's not talk about it.
The long cloud. Don't worry, Dan. Hold strong. It's going back up, buddy.
Nah, I don't. Thank God I don't hold any of this fucking shit, but it still affects me.
I mean, you've got your miners, so you're hoping it goes up just as much as I do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I moved to doing like rendering and ML and shit like that right now. In the meantime, it's actually paying pretty good, but yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a fucking fire sale on graphics cards, though. I'm stocking up on those babies.
Yeah.
I got 1080 Ti's coming in by the fucking truckload.
My Facebook shares I bought at 165 are up to 145 right now. Nice job. Yeah, though, damn, the markets are taking a fucking huge beating.
When's it gonna stop, dude? When?
Well, if we're up for a big correction, then we might still have a ways to go.
How much of a tax burden do you think it would add to you and me if we were to have, and obviously depends on the way it's structured, obviously, but what's your hunch? Let's say we just do total UK style universal healthcare. How much does that really cost us on taxes, you think?
I mean, I don't know. Theoretically, it should be less expensive. I mean, we spend more on healthcare than everybody else in the world does, so we should find a way to make that work. But I guess we don't fund it via tax. I don't know how the fuck we fund it right now. Well, in a roundabout way, I guess we do it through employee paychecks and everything, huh? I don't know.
Lima Charlie.
How many jobs get destroyed if we did do that, you think? Like everyone at every...
Oh, like all the insurance people, yeah, it would be catastrophic. I hate it when people, I mean, when you think about economic policy, though, I think it's really dumb to look at, like, jobs. Because that's such a dumb way to measure the effectiveness of a policy, you know? Because, like, theoretically, we could enact any amount of spending and create an infinite number of jobs if we wanted to. Like, for instance, like, I could enact a government program that makes it so that people run around with forks and, like, carve trees, and I could create 10,000 jobs or 100 million jobs with that program. But, like, doesn't make it good or bad, you know? I don't know.
No doubt. I mean, I think that's one of the same reasons that we have, like, the shit with Intuit and the IRS, right?
Yeah.
But it's,
Blackout.
you know, it's kind of one, it's a little sweaty to say, you know, tomorrow we're putting out, you know, how many people work for the IRS.
Yeah. I mean, it would suck, but I mean, that's the nature of the economy. You've got to adapt and move on. Figure something else out.
Mission area is hot. Weapons free.
Holy
Lancer
shit,
1-2
there's
above mission area. Go, go,
77,000
go.
IRS employees.
I mean, that's not very many. The IRS is pretty understaffed. Or at least that's what I hear a million times from people that work for, like, CPAs and shit, that, like, the IRS is, like, pretty severely understaffed. There's, like, a lot of, like, money out there that the IRS knows it could go after, but it can't. It doesn't have the manpower to do it. I should get, like, an article on that. I hear that repeated to me so often. Like, Kyle tells me shit like that a lot, but...
About what?
IRS having staffing problems.
You'd think it would be like the one department in the fucking government that would always be like totally set to go also. Like, how stupid are people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one place you probably want to have people is the one that gets you fucking... And doesn't each employee pay for themselves with that shit as well?
You'd think so. Kind of like the Mueller investigation, right? When they seized... I think they've seized so many assets, like 45 million in assets, that's already paid for itself. Ooh, which really pisses off Republicans that are trying to claim that it's a waste of money.